Alright guys, now, I don't know if you can see this, but I got the truck started. It's the first time of the day. It'll run fine. I have a light. You can't really see the volts, but it says 13.9 volts. That's on the fuel injectors. I have another one over here. It says 14.1 volt, and this is probed into the relay that runs the fuel pump driver module and the fuel injectors. That relay runs the fuel injectors and the fuel pump driver module. Now, last night I was noticing this would flicker when it would die. So the PCM shut the power off to the fuel injectors for some reason. And I don't know why. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Each one of these test lights is on a different bar of the fuse box. Sometimes these fuse boxes go bad, and I'm hoping this will kind of give me an idea on what it is. Whether if it's the fuel pump driver module, the PCM, or the fuse box, PCM, and fuel pump driver module. Yeah. I got the OBD2 scanner over here going. Let me go back up. This is on a live data. So my short trim fuels seem to be lining up a little bit. I don't know if that's correct, but I don't have any long trim fuel trim. I don't know if that means anything. Spark advance, that's been bouncing between like 10 to 18. There's the mass airflow, pounds per minute. I don't know if any of this is normal. I really don't know the specs. I'm gonna have to look it up. And then the fuel pressure right here, FRP PSI. As far as I know, that's normal. Anywhere between, I think it was 35 and 60 or 35 and 45. I'm not sure. Okay, we're getting to a warm-up now, so this is when the issue starts. So, I'm going to set you guys right here while I watch the other one. And let's see if these flicker at all. I've been tempted to go back to the back and tap on that fuel pump driver module, see if it kicks the truck off. If it does, I'll change it, but mine looks like it's been updated, because they are known to fail. If your truck just shuts off and you got the Triton 5.4 or 4.6 F150 or F250, I don't really think it matters as long as you got the same fuel pump driver module that's mounted to the frame. Those mount directly to the frame, and the steel rusting and then the aluminum, it causes like a galvanization and then rust jacking, where the frame will rust in between the two metals, and it'll actually get thicker and thicker, and it'll snap that module in half. Well, the fix to that was to give some dampers or spacing between the module. Mine has the spacing, so it's been updated. That don't necessarily mean anything either, because they are mounted above the spare tire. But anyways, we're going to sit here for a few until this thing does something. I'm going to try and get you guys set up so I can see both lights. This recording is technically for myself, so I can go back and look at the video, because it's hard for me to watch 4 lights total plus volt readings. been doing this. This happened Friday. I was driving down the road, and well, I wasn't just driving down any road. I was driving down a main road, Route 4, Central Ohio, between Marion and Marysville. I was right outside of Marion, actually, and the truck just shut off, no warning whatsoever. Oh yeah, and another thing, I have no check engine lights, so whatever is going on, it's not throwing a code. But this engine is a Jasper remanufactured engine, so was it programmed properly? I hope. But anyways, me and Sarah was driving, and it just shut off out of nowhere. So I coasted up to the next road to get off of that route, because it's a busy route, and it was rush hour time. We actually had a school bus sideswipe us while we were sitting there on that road. I'm getting a little change in voltage here. But anywho, well, it wouldn't start back up for like an hour and a half. Then it started up, and then I got to move it about 100 yards, and it died again. We towed it home, so it'll intermediately start. And I'll tell you this: the first time I start it of the day, it runs the longest. It'll run like this for 5 to 20 minutes. After this, I will not get this truck to start and stay running this long. I'll be lucky to get it to run for a minute, or 30 seconds, or 10 seconds, if I get it to start at all. So I was thinking, what if a relay is bad and is swelling up when it gets warm, causing it a short circuit? Well, I've rearranged some relays. However, I'm kind of looking at the fuse panel as the issue, because a lot of the relays I pulled out had corrosion on them. That's not good. So yeah. But anyways, enough of my chatter. I'm sorry. You guys are just looking at a bunch of nothing listening to me, but like I said, this video is really for myself. And I guess why not make it for you guys too, so you can kind of see what happens. I'm turning this up, it flashes. There we go. 14.1 volts. It hasn't changed. It has stayed right at 14.1 volts. And then the one at the fuel injectors was about 14.1 at the beginning, and then it's dropped to 3.9. I wish I could have this thing set up where the camera can watch both, so I can go back to that fuel pump driver module and kind of tap on it. You know. Man, I'd like to go snatch Sarah's phone real quick so I can use the camera. Supposed to get some snow today and a little bit of rain, maybe some freezing rain. I got my Milwaukee heated jacket on, it's pretty chilly. There it went. Okay, so the fuel injector one went completely out. I don't think the ones you guys were looking at moved at all. It went completely out. So I'm gonna set the phone here for a second on this. Hopefully don't fall. Or slide and don't fall. Yep. Lost complete power to the freaking injectors. Yep. Here's my little setup. I had to throw up a piece of board, plywood, block the wind because it started coming in this way. I'm like, oh my. It's pretty warm in here actually though. Outside it's like right through here, it's really warm. But yeah, I'm gonna go back there and look at this video. I'll keep you guys posted.